Hey, y'all. Welcome pre-post show. What do you see? What do you know?
How do you feel?
Where do you go?
I don't know. Where do you go?
Hey, hey, hey. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, hey. Ho, ho. She just got to motherfucking go.
That was pretty clumsy. Pretty clumsy rhyme in there, Skitty. Pretty
Skitty.
come to rhyme, boy.
Well, see, you're not really worth a good rhyme, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Prove
Dude,
it.
I was going to the gas station the other day. You were there, Scotty.
I
Because
wasn't
you
there,
drove
man.
me. Well, you and Taylor drove
I
me.
wasn't fucking there.
I was like, yeah, swing by the gas station real quick. And y'all did. And Taylor's like, there's a rat. I'm like, what? What do you mean there's a rat? There's a rat in the damn garbage can. I'm like, there ain't no rat in the garbage can. I get out of the car, start walking towards it. Giant rat jumps out of the garbage can, scurries away. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
There was
man.
multiple rats.
And there was like tons of them. Next thing I know, there's like 50 rats just everywhere. I'm like, Jesus Christ, there's just rats. And I get in there real quick. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, because it's like the rats are in front of the door and shit. I'm like, get out of here, rats. I get up in there, and I'm talking to the fucking lady at the counter. I'm like, you guys know you got like a rat out there? She's like, oh, we got lots of them. We got lots of them.
Did you forget you live in fucking Louisiana?
I don't remember.
You forget that we had a fucking rat in the house we all lived together?
I know, but I did.
Oh, there wasn't just one.
This was a rat army, man. And I mean, I don't remember there being like, this area is not like overly rat filled, compared to
Apparently
other
it
places.
is.
I feel like, I mean, I never remember seeing one rat in my entire childhood growing up here. But now all of a sudden, rats everywhere. And they were like, yeah. One lady was so scared she was like holding the door closed and all this. They're talking about all these customers that are like terrified of these rats.
Chased off by the fucking
It's like, yeah, the
wild
owner
rats.
said they might do something about it. Like, might do something about it?
Dude, Circle K. I don't think they really
There's
give a
fucking
shit.
rats. There's fucking rats outside. Do something.
Dude, there's rats inside for sure. If there's rats outside in that place, that many, then there's rats inside.
They
that
got hot
place.
dogs up in there and shit. I ain't never eaten one of their hot dogs, tell you that much.
I mean, you shouldn't eat hot dog meat from any gas station. Unless it's
probably
one of those
true.
super premium, like, trucker gas stations.
But I like hot dogs from gas stations. So maybe rat does help.
Man, you're never getting a good fucking deal if you buy fucking from a normal gas station. Like, if you go to a Buc-ee's, that's another thing.
Oh, well, yeah, Buc-ee's. I mean, come on.
So do you hear about Trump changing the rules for pork and stuff?
No, I didn't read about.
Did you hear about
Oh,
Scotty?
yeah, man. We're going to have mystery meat,
I mean,
Paul.
he bumped up the fucking.
Inspectors
Smoking
warn
age.
unsafe pork could make its way to consumers under Trump rule change. So listen to this. America's food inspectors are warning that unsafe pork is likely to make it to consumers under a change in rules for meat inspection. That change is now set to roll out nationwide to plants that process more than 90% of American pork Americans eat. The consumers being duped, Food Safety and Inspection Service Inspector Jill Maher told NBC News. They believe that it is actually getting federally inspected when there's no one there to even watch or do anything about anything.
Well, TJ,
It's so hard to go to work. Sorry.
Oh, TJ, can I tell you something about this?
Yeah.
I ain't worried one iota, man, because the free market gonna figure it out, TJ.
Free goddamn
Look,
market.
If you eat some mystery pork that done kills you, you ain't gonna have no more problems anyways, TJ.
Let me
they
ask
said-
you guys this: how did our forefathers just go out and kill a pig and eat it without a line of bureaucrats to make sure it was good pork? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
we
just
weren't-
cutting the fat off.
we
this
weren't
industry.
doing massive factory farm stuff back
They
then.
didn't. No, factory farm, schmactory farm. TJ.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize.
That's my rebuttal to that. Factory farm, schmactory farm.
Look, TJ,
But,
the
yeah,
Bible says animals are ours to control. I don't feel one iota bad about
There's
it.
no, well, you should feel bad about the fact that there's going to be feces in your pork because that's one of the things
Well,
that
you know
is
what?
controlled
As
for.
a consumer, TJ, I have a right not to buy it.
You do.
I don't really need to worry about it because I don't consume a lot of pork.
Yeah,
So
you're pretty
I'll be eating
anti-pork.
I'll be eating a lot of less feces than the rest of everybody else.
Yeah,
I don't eat much pork either. I eat like.
I do. So it's bad news for me.
Oh, you do? Fuck, man. I'm
I
sorry,
love 'em. I dine on some swine, y'all.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I loves me to dine
I like
upon
chicken
the
and
swine.
cow and fish, TJ. But pork, I don't really care that much about
Chicken
it.
and cow and fish and
No,
beer.
bacon. Yeah, I'll probably eat some bacon. But
Enjoy your feces, bacon.
No, I just get my
I'm fine
bacon.
with
Dude, the feces is cooked off. You get it extra crispy. There ain't no feces left.
Yeah, the feces all gets
It's
cooked.
sitting there in oil. It gets cooked away. Turned to feces steam. You know what I mean? And just
Steam the feces
and then
right out of it.
Leaves behind the delicious bacon.
That's all there
I mean,
is.
come on, TJ. They already fucking, like, we're talking about, like, most meat now that's handled in the U.S. because it's factory farm, which is the vast majority of it. Dude, it has to be, like, bleached and, like put in chemical cleaners to begin with so you don't get fucking all the salmonella.
They ain't fucking with that no more. They're just like, yeah, just put it out there. No more rules. Just do what you want.
Give them duty meat.
Sell them a fucking turd. Say it's pork.
Give them duty meat.
Well, in fairness, when you go to a fast food place, the ice machines are probably actually the most disgusting, dirty thing in the goddamn restaurant.
I can tell you that for sure. That's true over at the Arby's around here, the one down the street, because that motherfucker. Like every drink you get there tastes weird. It's like,
Yeah, I wouldn't get a drink there personally. I probably wouldn't eat there. I don't know. You're just
hey,
kind of.
you ain't fucking telling me not to eat at Arby's now. You ain't telling me nothing about that.
Well, there actually is a good Arby's around here, but it's in Covington.
I don't go to the good one. I go to the shitty one. That's
You
where the
have
real
duty
Arby's
meat.
is. That's the real Arby's, Scotty.
Why is it the real Arby's? What's real?
Because real Arby's are shitty. They're not good. They're shit, and they're good shit.
I mean, it's a chain, so. Fuck.
TJ almost just did an ender.
It's a chain, TJ, so it's kind of the same. It has the same menu, it has the same items. You know?
Yeah, but it's not shitty. It's got to be shitty.
Why?
It's just like a
Why?
gas station hot dog is better than a good hot dog.
Oh, dude, I grew up around a decent Arby's. When I went there, you got a decent Arby's
Dude,
experience.
I'll tell you what.
I don't want no
Arby's-
decent Arby's experience.
Dude.
I want a fucking low rent, disgusting, feel bad about myself Arby's experience.
Dude, Arby's used to have. They got
That's
rid
the
of them.
essence of Arby's.
Dude, Arby's has fucking legit chicken strips, dude. They got rid of them for some fucking reason, though. Dude,
Because no one goes to Arby's for no chicken strips.
I understand
Beef
that,
and
dude.
cheddars.
You
dude.
want 10 stories of beef that
Yep.
taste like no other beef you've ever had in your entire life.
beef and cheddars,
Covered in disgusting nacho cheese
cheese
Oh,
sauce.
fuck that. Keep that nacho
and
cheese
dunked
sauce.
in motherfucking Arby's sauce.
Yep.
No, I like the Arby's sauce. I like
Arby's
that.
sauce slathered all over the top of the cheese on those cheese
Hell
things.
yeah, bitch.
Fucking fat gluttons, dude.
Oh
Gotta
my
have
god,
your
I wish I
fucking
could get that
cheese.
right now.
And curly fries, too.
Oh yeah, of course, man.
You gotta
can't
get the curly
You
fries.
can't get.
I don't really
regular
eat no fries. I just get the meat.
Dude, you've ordered some curly fries.
You gotta get some
Don't
fucking curly
even
fries.
play.
Fuck
TJ.
Because I'm
curly
telling you what,
fries.
dude.
Take it back, dude.
Take a handful of them curly fries and throw it on a beef and cheddar, dude. And tell me
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fucking wrong.
That's true.
That's what I do.
shit.
Good point. Good point.
I
Paul
take a handful of them curly fries,
Paul knew the right rebuttal.
pop the bun, put some fucking sauce on top of that, squish it down, and eat that. And tell me I'm fucking wrong, TJ.
Go get you a couple
We
half-pound
needed the
roast
clarity
beefs.
we need the clarity of Paul here, TJ. It's like I'm trying to communicate to you in a way that doesn't make sense to you. I'm like blah blah blah, and you're just all like then fat guy lingo like
You don't have the heart
more.
of a fat ass.
I know. It's like put more on it, and she just like ah.
Yep.
More calories in the sandwich? That's right. Oh, hell yeah.
That actually does sound good because then if you have the fries to absorb that cheese, then
and that
Dude,
gives it a little crunch.
I've been a fan of that.
Gives it
since
a
I
little
was,
crispy crunchy. I'm
like,
doing that next time.
When I was a school kid, my mom would make my lunch some days when I was in grade school, and it was always like a sandwich and a little, snack-sized bag of chips. Those chips went on that sandwich 99% of the time. Dude, that little bit of extra crunch on the sandwich, I've been a fan of that shit ever since.
See,
dude.
I would never think
I'll
to do
put
that.
fries
man.
on top of shit. I'll put chips on top of shit. It's good stuff.
Paul knows what's what.
Yep. Dude, this whole Doritos Locos Taco thing, I was doing that back in the day, dude. I figured out, take some fucking Doritos and throw them in the taco when you're eating it. You got a Dorito taco. Just put the chips down in it, Have a few chips sprinkled on the fucking... I've been doing that a long time. You got to add shit. Snack foods are good on top of non-snack foods. That's basically what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Chips, pretzels, put that shit on ice cream and tell me it's not good.
I think this I don't know if this is a Black Friday thing or just a Christmas battle, but check this out.
Whoa.
Damn.
Whoa. Holy
She's
fuck.
like a
bro.
lineman, dude. She ain't letting that guy through.
Yeah, she should be fucking. She should have an NFL contract, man.
What happened right there?
The fucking Browns need
I
to
love
call
this
her
guy
up,
that's just
dude.
like, I'm just okay.
Or the Bengals, one of those shitty teams, need to call up this chick. Damn.
Dude, who's this security guy in fucking sandals?
I don't know, but he sucks.
Yeah, I didn't get your item, dude.
What's going on? What was this beef even about?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no context.
So he's trying to. You can tell it's a Best Buy.
This ain't no Black Friday thing, too. I'll tell you that.
No.
There's not
There'd be
enough
more people.
There'd be like a fucking throng of people trying to get in and out this door.
Can you go back to the beginning? Like, he had an item. Looks like he bolted for the door.
Is she like loss prevention trying to stop this motherfucker? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
She's
She's
trying to steal
definitely-
this
So
shit.
what is that?
So this person was just trying to do a little fucking grab.
Is it like a drone or something? Or,
Let's see what he's got.
or is it a heater? What is it?
It looks like a camera. Yeah, it's a camera.
Oh, okay.
It's like a fucking DSLR.
Damn, this dude tried.
Dude, he was fully committed to getting out that fucking door. He did not expect that security guard to jump in front of him and start footballing him like that.
Nah, and he obviously ain't small either. So like
No.
he was just like, I'm big. I'm gonna grab this and push my way out of this building.
He thought he was just going to bolt out and get away with it.
And people are saying in the comments that she's probably going to get fired because loss prevention is not supposed to touch anybody.
Yep, that's how fucked up that is, dude. So
But,
you
you
stop
know what?
You stop that motherfucker.
Go
from
get her to
stealing.
be a bouncer at your fucking nightclub or something. This video could just be her resume.
That's
Yeah.
that's just stupid fucking shit to begin with. Like,
I mean,
you stop this guy from taking the shit. He's an asshole to begin with for taking the stuff. He ain't fucking hurt.
I mean,
He's fine.
stealing sucks, but contextually here, it's at a fucking Walmart or something.
Best Buy.
Best Buy.
Best
I think it
Buy,
looks like
giant
Best Buy.
fucking corporation. They're not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know that I want somebody's ass kicked by a non-police officer over a camera at a Best Buy. I don't think that the damage being done to the company justifies an ass kicking from some untrained fucking rent-a-cop. Because I just don't want to see that start to happen.
She looked trained to me, man.
I don't want rent-a-cops to be, empowered to fucking come and tackle you if they think you're stealing something. You know what I mean?
Well, most stores they're not going to do that.
That's a cop's job.
All right, it looked like it was actually a Bluetooth speaker that guy had.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. I thought it was going to be something way more expensive.
Bluetooth
I
speaker.
mean, how expensive? Is it a Beats Bluetooth speaker?
No, it's a Sonos, I believe.
Oh. Well, that's a higher end one, so I guess that's pretty.
Yeah, that's like $300 or $400, I believe.
But pretty much everyone in the comments here on this Reddit thread I found it on is saying that she's like very likely to be fired over this
Yeah, for the most part, she probably will be.
because they don't really want the liability of empowering employees to beat customers for any reason.
Well, I don't think anyone should beat anyone, but I think obviously.
I don't know that
stopping
she
them-
necessarily beat him though. She just made herself a fucking barricade.
Well, let's go
like-
back and look. Did he run into her, or are you guys just contending if someone takes
Well,
it?
go
just-
back and look at it.
All right, let's go look at it again. Hold on.
Because it looked to me like she just kind of put
Yeah.
herself in front of the door and he ran into her.
So like,
And
if
then
that,
she started shoving.
yeah, let's just see.
So I don't got a problem with a
All
fucking
right, so
employee
we don't really
defending
know
themselves.
how it started because they're already in it by the time
Yeah.
they
I
get
mean,
to the
she's
door.
obviously trying to prevent him from
Yeah,
leaving
obviously
with the
they're
item.
they're on to him. I mean, you're
Right.
not just
They
waiting
know
at
he's
the door.
stealing. Somebody has responded fast enough to get there before he gets to the door.
Yeah, because
So-
most times with these things, like the security's near the door. Like I actually saw someone steal from Target, and what they did is the security chick tried to run up and grab the dude, and he just pushed past a bunch of kids and knocked one of them over, ran out of the building. They didn't really follow him. He just got on a bike and left. That was kind of just what happened.
Well, they're not empowered to
Yeah, they're-
investigate a crime.
Yeah, they're just
you know
gonna have
what
to
I
go,
mean?
hey,
they're
he-
paid shit, so they're not
I
real
don't-
fucking. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
So yeah, here if you look at the,
So she gets.
you can see that she's already kind of like in it
Yeah.
with him by the time it gets to here. So we really don't
So
know.
he-
what.
he's-
I mean, she definitely put hands on him. Like if she would have just stood there like an NBA blocker with her hands down, just trying to provide a barrier, and this dude would have smashed into her. That's one thing, but I didn't see that here.
Yeah,
She was already reaching out to push this dude as they're coming into frame.
It'd be funny if this dude just stole something and walked out real quick. This would be the perfect time to steal something, honestly.
And he's pulling the fucking shirt off of her now. That's her over there.
See what happened.
is that like his?
Now he's going after this dude's foot, and now she's confronting him in the parking lot.
That's the same dude.
Yeah, that's the dude right
Yeah.
there.
What was that? What was that other dude's? Wait a minute. What? Can you
Yeah.
go back a little bit?
All
Maybe
right.
I'm high, but I've completely lost track.
All right,
of
all right.
Who's
So hold
the
on.
bad guy? in
Okay.
this.
All right,
Okay,
so
it's
look,
this
it's
dude
the
with
dude
the
with the fucking
ponytail.
ponytail.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's wearing shorts and a dark shirt,
He got
and he's
red
got
shoe.
a ponytail.
He got
and
red
he's,
shoes on.
Red shoes.
Okay.
So that's the guy right there.
Dude, that looks like a camera, not a Bluetooth speaker.
Well, someone said it was a Sonos Bluetooth speaker, so I don't know if that's true, but that's what they said. And so then this guy comes into frame, and he's just like, "What's going on there?"
Huh?
So then the black dude pulls him off. He's fighting with her.
I do on the right here. He's
So
kind
is
of
this
just like,
dude in the flow hose, he's just like a civilian that decided he was going to come help with this?
I don't know. No, maybe.
Because I can't imagine a security dude or anybody working at the store is wearing flip-flops.
All right, so there he is. He's outside now. She's coming back to confront him again. He doesn't have his item anymore. He's threatening her. She's like, "Get the fuck up out of here," and he does. He's like, he don't want no more. He's like, "All right, I'm gone."
well, yeah, he's already realized
He's
that.
like, "I don't want to fuck with this crazy bitch no more."
Well, I mean, she stopped him from stealing, but probably at the cost of her own job.
Well, I don't think I don't know, man. It's hard to tell from that because, as I said, as they come into frame, she's already committing what I consider to be assault. She's got her hands all over him. She's shoving him and shit. So I thought the first couple of times we watched this that he kind of ran into her as she just tried to stand in his way, and she responded. But it doesn't look like that to me.
I'm thinking that this chick should be like a bouncer at a club or something because she's obviously
She would be empowered to a certain limited extent to
Right.
do shit like that
because
with people that
clearly,
really needed it.
clearly she's totally comfortable getting physical like that because like afterwards, like you look at her, she's not like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened." She's just like, "Yeah, all right, what's up?"
Yeah, she did not care at all.
Right.
That she basically had to just fight this dude.
And she goes right back up in that dude's face and she's like, "Get the fuck up
And
out of
see,
here."
A bouncer is a rare instance where I think there should be a non-police guy that can put his hands on you because I think bars have every impetus to have
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
like that around.
Yeah, you got to get
you
rid of
have
And
something.
it would
have
be
that.
really costly to have one or two cops in every bar in the fucking world. So there's got to be a market for that shit. And when you add alcohol and a lot of times at bars drugs into the fucking mix, you have to have somebody there to throw the asshole that can't handle his shit out.
And they're usually
The
not.
loud, rude, destructive, fight-picking motherfucker has to go.
Yeah, most of those guys
you
are
know what
not.
I mean?
Yeah, most of those guys that are bouncers are not going to instantly turn to violence anyways. They're just going to be like,
They will fuck you up, though.
Oh
Right.
yeah, if you leave them
They
no
will,
choice,
They will jack you up.
Well, usually,
Well, I mean,
usually
you
they're
know.
really big dudes as well. Like
They don't really
they're
wanna,
like really either really fucking swole or they're really fucking tall.
She'd be good at concert security too. But no, like I mean, like, look, a bouncer for the most part is not really looking to get into a fight. But if they have to use if they have to use force, they're gonna do it. You know.
And that to me is different than some dude just trying to duck out of a Walmart with a Bluetooth speaker. You know what I
Right.
mean? There's a different level of public safety and damage to the public good.
Especially when you got the dude on camera and shit, and you can fucking call the police and all that.
Most of those stores won't even prosecute these people. They didn't want to fuck with it. Now you know a store that will is Walmart.
Walmart's like, nope.
He's lucky. He's lucky he was stealing from Best Buy. Best Buy's probably just gonna go, whatever. He didn't get the shit. Walmart, you stole that shit. They're gonna go after your ass.
Yeah. I mean, Walmart, like that's all on part of their fucking spreadsheet analysis and shit. There's loss,
They're like, yeah, is it worth it?
theft loss.
Well, at Walmart,
whatever
it is
little
because
sliver of a percentage of your profit loss.
I mean,
is
you
that.
get a lot of fucking trashy motherfuckers at Walmart, dude. So you gotta fuck as a store. They have to have the policy of like, if you fuck with us, we're gonna fuck with
Well,
you.
they've positioned themselves to have that type of a fucking clientele, though.
Oh, of course.
They cater to that fucking demographic very heavily.
Yeah, I mean, that's not to say everyone that goes to Walmart is trashy or anything, but it's like, yeah, but it definitely attracts that clientele as well.
Right.
That's why I don't go there.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I used to go to Walmart. I haven't. I really try to stay out of them now.
I can't go. I can't handle it. It's just like even handling normal people is.
It's like
is
such
tough,
a place
but-
of sorrow. It just
is
feels so
usually.
sorrowful in there that I'm just like, okay.
Welcome to Walmart.
And I just noticed the shit.
land of sorrows.
All the shit I've ever
land
bought
of a
there
thousand
is just of lesser quality.
sorrows.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's
but
like-
that's their whole thing. That's how their whole business model is: find cheap Chinese shit that you can, dress up like an American product and foist off onto people for
Yeah.
half the price of something that'll last you, 10 times as long.
Nah, fuck that company, dude. They're a horrible place for people to work. They're just a fucking everything that's wrong with business in America is just typified by Walmart. So they can. I don't
They
want
gobbled up all these interesting little niche, marketplaces and stores and just kind of destroyed that.
this homogenized big box store. That's it.
No, it doesn't, actually. I'll be honest with you, Grandpa Donald. It feels, Christmas is just Christmas this year.
No, Paul. It's a little extra special this year
Why?
because Donald Trump is president.
Oh, is it because he made it okay to say Merry Christmas again?
Yep.
Got it. When was it's like the War of 1988? You know what I mean? Like when was the point in the War on Christmas where you had to say in Merry Christmas in hushed tones? You know what I mean? Merry Christmas.
What?
When was I don't remember that period of time existing.
I read some article that about there's some female comedian, I don't remember her name, that like she said Merry Christmas. Some guy's agnostic, and he was like, "I'm calling HR on you." And it's like, I can't even believe that would have happened.
I mean,
like,
I'm sure there's extreme examples.
Yes,
But when you're talking about the everybody still said Merry Christmas all through this war on fucking Christmas bullshit.
Oh
that they
yeah,
made up.
everywhere I've went,
It never
dude,
stopped.
Every store I've been to around here, people have said Merry Christmas. There hasn't been any like,
But here's the thing: like, even if you don't hear it at the store, you're hearing it from everybody around you anyway. It doesn't it's the exclusion of a store saying Merry Christmas is totally meaningless in the grand scheme of things. You're still surrounded by people saying it. And that never stopped. So
someone said Happy Holidays. Fuck them.
just another persecution complex that the Christian the ID poll Christians have, where they just want to be in that, Daniel in the Lion's Den era again, where the big Roman Empire is crushing the Christians. You know what I mean? They want to have that issue. And nothing that's happening against Christianity even rises close to it. But they all think they react to it the same way.
Well, you got to find something to bitch about. You know what I mean? And that's just an easy issue for them. Is like, look, they're trying to take Christmas from us, trying to make it secular. It's not. It's about Jesus.
Look, see?
Yeah.
Christmas, man.
Yeah, I see
Christmas.
it. What am I
Wow.
supposed to be seeing here?
He's pointing right at it. Merry Christmas. He's letting you know it's okay to say Merry Christmas.
What am
For so long now, you weren't allowed to say it, but now you are. Say it all you want. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry fucking Christmas.
I don't remember it ever stopping.
Oh, it stopped for a while.
You know what you did? Go to a college campus and say that, buddy. Go to a college campus and say Merry Christmas.
Some blue hairs will fucking rough you up.
Uh-huh.
Why are they always blue hairs, TJ?
Well, I
I've
guess
seen multiple hairs.
some of them
in
are
the
purple
SJW
hairs.
Purple
flock.
hair. Green hair, perhaps.
Green
even.
hairs. Oh yeah, there's a lot of
Red
green
hair.
hairs. Red
Big
hairs.
red.
One of the most.
longer with big
That's who I
red.
want you to sit across from. That's the opponent I want to see you defeat face to face, TJ.
I'm reading, fuckface.
I want to see TJ versus Big Red in a fucking debate.
Longer with big red. That big red fishness get
Dude.
right to
Dude, I think you could get it, dude. I think you could get an interview with Big Red.
longer with big red. I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck. What's her real name?
Big Red.
Her only name is Big Red.
Yeah. Whatever her name was before the incident doesn't matter
That's
anymore.
dead now.
It's like Dr. Manhattan. On that day, she became Big Red.
Irrevocably Big Red.
Yeah. Oh, dude, what did I watch with her in it recently?
Oh, really?
There's a documentary that I watched that kept getting shoveled in my face over and over and over again. The blue pill, or the red pill.
Oh, okay.
And ostensibly, the idea behind it is at the start of it, this girl is like a hardcore feminist,
Yeah.
and she starts investigating
The men's rights.
the men's
dudes.
rights movements and talking to some of the people that are actually active in it,
Oh yeah. I think
and finds herself really sympathizing with a lot of what they have to say.
Isn't that the movie the documentary that they contact? She actually contacted TJ to be
Yeah,
in it.
I was almost in that,
Oh, were you?
but I didn't do it because I get contacted all the time by people who are like, be in my stupid documentary, and nothing ever comes of it. So I just thought it was another one of those, and then it turned out to actually be a movie. I was like, God damn it.
It's an interesting watch. I mean, I can't help but feel like I was being sold a narrative.
Oh, yeah.
Like she went into this with this idea that, like, I'm a hyper feminist and I'm going to kind of come to agree with some of the more reasonable aspects of the other side. And
You know, I don't want to say anything in terms of that, but like I got kind of that impression from the email I was sent too. So
but I mean, it's kind of just an interesting movie. The way it's couched was interesting enough to have me watch through it.
wow, and YouTube is just listening to our conversation because there it is right there.
You got to be kidding.
I'm just
me.
scrolling down, and there's red pill. There you go.
Wow.
Watch it. There you go. More
YouTube-
red pill than you
Dude.
can shake a damn stick at, boy.
YouTube knows all, TJ.
They know all, they see all, they hear all.
Praise be to Lord YouTube, a benevolent and kind leader.
I was just literally just scrolling down, and it just came up as we were talking about it.
All hail the red pill. All hail YouTube.
All hail YouTube! All hail YouTube!
The men's rights advocates thing has always kind of boggled my mind because it's just implicit in our society that there are rights, that are impinged upon, and both genders like have room to grow in terms of social liberty. And there are a lot of things that dudes put up with just for having dicks and balls. I mean, paternity court is one of the easiest ones to talk about. It just wildly favors the mother no matter what the circumstances are. The evidence is overwhelming, and it makes absolutely no sense. It's harder for men to get custody. It's harder for men to petition for custody of their children. Even if you got a dude that's like, hey, I'm half of this kid here and I want to have half time with it. I want to, make an imprint on the kid and have some parenting time with it. Even if you got that, which from everything I'm hearing is a good thing no matter what. Having your parents around is better than not having your parents around.
Oh, yeah.
But the courts are directly aligned against that with a swath of men. So,
also, like, societal mistrust of, like, the lone man. It's like a lot of airlines for years till they were actually sued and lost. A single man couldn't sit next to a kid, as if, like,
right.
There's
just by
I
virtue of being a man, you can't control your lust.
Yeah, so in my lust, I'm just going to rape a kid on a plane in full view of all these other people. Like, how does that fucking... What?
Physical violence is more acceptable when used against men.
Yeah, look at him. Oh, bitch got slapped. You deserved it.
Right. So if and that the easiest thing to demonstrate of that is the reactions to, fights between people. When a woman hits a man, it's... It's amazing. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Oh my god!
If he
so
strikes
funny.
her back,
a dude hits a woman, and it's like literally every dude in the place tackles him and starts gang stomping him, and everybody's celebrating.
You never hit a woman.
And I mean, I've heard the flimsy counter argument of men are stronger. You got to draw the line at assault because you don't know person to person how much damage a person can do.
I mean, just think about the woman we were just looking at.
There are women in this world that can jack up.
We were just
we
were just looking at one. I mean,
right.
like how many dudes do you know that could get that you just get their asses handed to them by that chick?
And honestly, a fight like that is an unpredictable thing. And people can do way more damage than it even appears they can do. Even small chicks can do profound fucking damage.
All it takes is her grabbing a fucking, a pipe or some...
Tripping the guy and slamming his head into the fucking ground.
Some heavy thing laying around. She fucking takes it and swings it at his fucking head or something. I mean, like, anybody could fucking hurt another person, even if they're not necessarily the most physically imposing.
You know what I mean? But culturally, I think the men's rights movement say it's indicative of this overwhelmingly... kind of like anti-man sentiment that drapes over our entire society. And I don't know that I agree with every point that they make or the scale of some of the points that they make. I'm not looking to be a card-carrying MRA or anything, but a lot of the propositions that they put forth seem absolutely common sense.
Oh my God. Wow.
What?
Every time I think that we've reached, like... peak dystopia, then it's like I read something else and it's like, oh, we haven't yet. We still got a way to go. Check it out. Mike Bloomberg exploited prison labor to make 2020 presidential campaign phone calls.
Oh, come on, dude. Got to use what the fucking resources you got.
Yeah, so he's basically he's having prisoners make phone calls for him. So you're locked in prison, and then you got to fucking work on the Bloomberg campaign.
TJ, he's giving people a second opportunity to prove themselves.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm sure they're being paid.
Yeah.
Like a fucking 15 cents an hour or some shit.
A hard day's work for a hard day's pay, Paul.
The Bloomberg campaign confirmed the arrangement in an email statement to The Intercept. We didn't know about this, and we never would have allowed it if we had. Yeah. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing.
Look, Paul. So they pay $7.25 an hour.
Wow, cool.
Minimum wage.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Work that you can never go home from. Sounds like just like a new fresh hell for our prisoners.
Let's just get rid of the conceit of prisons. Just admit that America in its entirety is just a prison. And
just start staffing Amazon warehouses with exclusively prisoners.
Stop calling him the president. Just call him the warden.
Just look. Let's just be honest, TJ. We're building a wall on the southern border. Just build a wall around it.
Yeah, build a wall all around America. Let's just be honest. Be like, all right, it's just a prison country. And Trump is the warden, and every fucking, few years they pick a new warden.
And based on how well you go with the flow, you get to operate at different, security levels. So if you're a low security guy, you get to live our kind of life where you get to drive around and stuff and within the confines of your prison town or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then, like, you fuck up. Oh, now you're a B-class prisoner. And now you have,
Now you got to make phone calls for the Bloomberg campaign.
Right. If you fuck up in the Bloomberg gig, then you're A class and you're in just administrative segregation all day, every day, 24-hour lockdown.
Yeah. Just lock you in a room and beat
You know what I
you
mean?
with
Those are the
sticks.
3 levels of citizenship now.
Yeah, you don't go to real prison unless you actually do some really bad shit.
No, just get rid of real prison. And
No, there is
the
no
conceit
prison.
of it.
It's just all. It's all.
We're
prison.
all in prison now.
Yeah, everyone's a prisoner.
So
We're born guilty, and the president just becomes the
but
warden.
what do you do with the people that like kill other people and shit, TJ?
You put them in. You put them in their own little area of the prison,
You put them in the higher
Oh,
security
shit,
wing of the
dude.
prison.
and you have the whole fucking military there pointing guns at them and making sure they just they get nothing to do but stand in a cage all day.
Or when we get to that point where like food gets scarce and shit, then we institute the Soylent Green policy, and those people just become Soylent Green.
oh yeah, that's a foregone conclusion.
well,
They're repurposed into a nutrient-rich paste.
Soup.
Yum yum yum.
Yummy Soylent Green.
Hey, it'll keep us other good prisoners alive, though.
Dude, I'd love to see a reenactment of Soylent Green with TJ at the end, and he's like, Soylent Green, it's people! Fucking awesome! And he just like dives into the vat and starts drinking it. Finally!
Rub it on my man tits. Yeah, Soylent Green.
In all reality, she'd jump into the grinder and then like some.
It's the greenest Soylent you've ever seen.
She'd want to be
What
ground
does
up.
Soylent mean?
I don't know.
Soylent?
Is that a word other than in Soylent Green?
Soylent.
I don't know.
I'm going to look it up.
It's been such a long time since I've seen Soylent Green.
Soylent. I don't know. I haven't actually seen it.
You've never seen it? It's a good Charlton Heston
Apparently,
fest.
Soylent is an actual meal replacement. Introduced.
I remember that.
okay. Well, this
it's
is
a company.
That was introduced later
Yeah,
after
that
the
came
movie to
after.
be
Yeah.
like tongue in cheek.
It's like a meal ready to eat company.
Okay, so there's no. I don't see any Let me. I just go to dictionary.com and see.
I don't believe it.
See if it's actually a word.
Maybe.
Where do they even get it from then, though? All right, so yeah, it's just a slang term.
Yep.
It never existed until that movie made it a thing. It seems like a word that should have a definition, but I guess it doesn't. So
Maybe
Anyway.
it's like soy was viewed as like a byproduct kind of thing, like soy. You know what I mean? So they just combined some words and kind of made it up.
I got you.
Who knows?
Anyway, that's our pre-post show. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time.
Bye.